Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another stream. So, we're going to be continuing from yesterday. Let me jump over to here. So, yesterday we were working on this bad boy here. So, this is going to be a workshop where inmates are able to sort of manufacture and pack license plates. So, what I'll do is I'll probably just jump in game actually. So I'll jump in game and I'll walk around and I'll show you everything here. What we've got to do is we've got to create the laundry next, and also the kitchen eventually. But in this stream we're going to be focusing on the laundry. There's also a bit of bad news. Our animator has decided to quit. So this is well, instead of sort of mentioning why, you know, just to respect him, we're just going to say that he quit. He decided to leave. It's not really going to stop us with our goal, but it's going to sort of limit us to the type of animations we can use. We're sort of going to be limited to the ones we can find, until, of course, someone potentially jumps on the team as an animator. So if you want to know more details about that, it's pretty much a percentage of the Kickstarter funding that we're going to ask when we're done to be able to register the game, register the studio, and stuff like that. And what is left over will be going towards the developers. You know, and the size of your cut depends on the amount of work you put in, type of thing. So we've actually got potentially two new modelers working with us now. One of us was working with our previous role player job. But potentially two new 3D artists, I should say. So yeah, so it's pretty open for an animator. If you'd like to jump in and build those little custom animations that we need, you know, that would help us greatly. But what we're going to have to start doing potentially is start buying animations instead of, you know, just 3D models and stuff. But now here we go. This is the workshop entrance. So as you can see, there's a nice little tunnel here, and this sort of I've done this so it sort of separates the warehouse from the workshop, just so you know everything is now pretty much unloaded in the warehouse if you're over here. But these conveyor belts are going to be obviously accessible, and what they will do, there's going to be a spline here with license plates going in one direction, and these are just going to change the direction. So if you press this one, they'll start going in this direction, and if you press this one, they'll start going in that direction. They'll start going in this direction. So it's like you sort of directing them to go into here, and potentially we can get them to fall off and maybe disappear once they hit the ground. I'm thinking of trying to get some, you know, some sort of physics involved with it, because we need an animation. How you doing, Tombstone? Very sorry to hear about the animator. That's all good, man. It's just going to slow us down a little bit. It's not going to stop us. I think I've already found previously an animation for the laundry that we could use. So it's really not. There's bound to be some sort of gathering animation that we can find where you sort of holding a box or a basket in your hand, and then you know, the hard part might be doing an animation where he can grab something off here and put it in a basket, and then we'll need some sort of tipping animation here. So but what I want to do is I want to try and make it so they actually fall into the basket and they got physics, and then when you tip it here they'll actually fall into there. So that's the plan for that. But this is our little workshop. So obviously this is the way it's going to work is you're going to have to obviously put your clothes on, and then you can work in the workshop, and then maybe you'll start by picking up a basket, and then you'll go over here. This will be like a big conveyor belt, like an endless stream of license plates type of thing. And then, you know, you'll pick some off, bang, 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 and then you'll pour it into here type of thing. So that's going to be the process for here. I sort of couldn't really figure out another process we could do really here. If you got any ideas, let me know. But what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much build this type of section, not as big though, on the other side for the laundry. So what I'll do is I'll jump out and I'll show you. So there's our warehouse and there's our workshop, right? You know, we've got our warehouse, we've got the access to the workshop. What I want to do is make the exact same thing here, same length. So there's another tunnel over here, but then there's going to be like it's going to be like a smaller room for the laundry. Maybe long ways. I think long ways looks more like a laundry style, and then there's going to be a tunnel that will go there, so you could technically walk around in a big circle. So it's like a big factory with three sections, uh, which I think is pretty cool. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Shout out to the free watching on YouTube and the one on Kick. But everything's looking good on my end with that. So that's probably what we're going to do. This is the actual lighting built here. So let me know if you reckon the lighting's alright. I think it's fine. You know, here's pretty standard lighting, I think. But that's what we're going to do. So let's start working this out. We need to move all these guys over. Interesting. It's it's only too long, I think. Yeah. Let's see where it's going to be. And that's not going to be a good spot for that now. This needs somewhere new to go now. And we're just going to fit it here. Alright. Now this guy needs to lean over here. Alright. So there we go. Might as well get this and just go bang. Because that's 3 meters. And 3 meters is 9 feet 8 inches. If Google was correct. Shout out to the one on Twitch, one on YouTube, and the one on Kick. But wait. Oh no. Let's see if I can remember where it is. It's right in the middle of the N. Okay. Okay. We'll go with one click. Back. Oh shit. Ah, there it is. So that's centered. I hope anyway. Alright, now we need to start building out this tunnel. But let's make a new folder. Laundry. Oh, that's what we should do actually. Make the temp lighting again. So we can see at least. Gonna try to do this all in one hit. Shit. Oh, whoa. Alright, bang. Boom. Oh, shit. Oh, no. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Okay, there we go. Laundry. There we go. Oh, what happened to the roof, man? Oh, something's moved over. Shit, alright, need to fix this now. One click, by the looks of it. Why is all this moved now? Wow. Shit. Alright, this all wants to be moved over now. Fucking hell. How about? There it is right there, boom. Shit. See what happens when you start moving shit at like one unit? Alright. Alright, hopefully that's fucking alright. Oh man, of course. And hopefully this is not completely out over here. Oh, good. Alright, I think that's good now. Now we need to fix this. Okay. Shit. Sorry guys, this was unfortunate. I think I moved it all like a unit over or something. No, this needs to be. That's this. That's where it needs to be there. These can be moved over heaps. Bang. Okay. Fucking hell, now this is out. Shit! $300, alright. Fuck. Okay, there it is. I think after I get this roof right, it should be good. This needs to be over a touch. Shit. Alright. I think we're good now. At least for that side. Now let's look at this side. That's good. So I like to do everything in blocks of 10 or 5 or something like that. Because once you start messing around with units of 1, shit like that happens. Oh, look at this. Boom. Wait, which way? This way. Okay. We're good. Alright. So how's this going to look? I'm thinking about making it too wide, so this wide, and then about probably the same length. And then what's going to happen is there's going to be about a gap here, and then we're going to have a tunnel. That's the plan. Just make sure I've got everything where I want it. Beautiful. Alright. So that's how it's going to look. What we need is one of these actually. Laundry. Alright, beautiful. There's our entrance. Shout out to the free on YouTube, free watching on YouTube, one on Kick and one on Twitch. But this is where we are. What? Yeah, that is definitely not lining up. Oh, it's the navigation thing. All right. So now let's start laying this out. Okay, nice. Actually, we're gonna have to lay some props out, see what type of size. Like maybe this is gonna be big enough. I think maybe two more. It's gonna at least need to be two more, and we'll just make that work. Shit. All right. Catch my drift. Sort of separates them. So when you're in each area, these areas should theoretically be unloaded. But someone told me that the loading of objects and that is not client side. So I don't even know how that's going to work. So the cold distance won't work. It would. I don't even know why it would not work for each player client side. But we'll have to work that out when it comes. When the time comes. Yeah, this is going to look the best here. Oh shit. Oops. What? Why is it? Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, so it'd be like a massive open factory. You can literally walk around. 3 different sections. You got the workshop, you got the warehouse here, you got the laundry. Okay, nice. Also added 2 cameras for either side. So this is pretty much what you'll see. And this side. Literally 1 click back. Okay, there we go. So there we go. It makes it feel much more open. Probably makes sense for them to be all sectioned off too, like different areas. What do you reckon, guys? You like it? Shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube, the 1 on Kicking and 1 on Twitch. But that's pretty much our layout, I think. Let's start throwing some objects out here and see how this is gonna go. So we'll go here, we'll go to meshes, decals. Manholes and stuff. We don't need that. That'd be an escape route for the prisoners. What's this? We don't need decals. Why am I... Oh, your meshes. Start throwing some stuff out here. Got a nice table here. Even throw some of this stuff on here. What's this? Oof, look at the size of that thing. Alright. Got a nice detail. Very nice. We got the weed killer. The old deep clean. The gel starter vents. Alright, nice. This all looks pretty decent. Very nice quality. It's what we're going for. It's why I got this asset. Not messing around here. The way I look at it is it's an investment, a very good investment, buying these assets. Won't be able to make a laundry without laundry assets. Alright, so, oh man, we got the washer door. That's what I was hoping. Because now we've got the washer door. And we can have them open and close. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, there's really not much. We got like a linen trolley. We've got towels and stuff as well. Okay, we've got some stuff we can put on the ground. Alright. So that's what we're working with for the laundry. There might be some more, like maybe buildings. That's something I want to maybe use for the cafeteria. Like, outer walls, alright. Oh, that's right. Floor tiles. Let's see what this looks like. Do you reckon that would look good for the laundry? I think that might actually look alright. Nah, that's stupid, I think. I think that's stupid. We're not doing that. We're just going factory styles. Yeah, I think that's enough room too. Oh shit, man. How high should we go? We probably won't need to go. Actually, yeah, we'll just make it a laundry style, like just that high type of thing. Wait, these, oh yeah, the stacks aren't that high. But what I was thinking actually is that would be a dryer, is like this type of thing. So we can have like dryers up here and washing machines down the bottom. That's what I was thinking. Uh, we can probably, yeah, I think it'll be way too small if we make it just like that. But that's what I was thinking, like. So then you know the washers are on the bottom, and these are on the top, and then there's just a massive row of them. That's what I was thinking. Shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube. What do you reckon, guys? Jump in the comments, let me know. Right now we're just trying to brainstorm how this is going to look, type of thing. But I think that's good in size, the way you can walk around and stuff. Maybe we're going to have like a couple rows of tables in the middle, or that's good. So this I can spawn this in your hand when you start grabbing clothes, and then once you grab clothes, potentially, then this will spawn in your hand. It would change to this, and then it's like you've grabbed clothes. So all we need is like an animation that's holding a basket in their hand, and that will be enough to do that. And then maybe your task is to either wash it or dry it. And then what we'll do is, like, when you interact with this and you got to wash it, the door will open. You'll do an animation like you're throwing the clothes in. It will go back to this. You'll wait until it's finished, and then you'll pull the clothes out, and it'll be bang there, and then you'll go back to your thing, and you've done your washing task, type of thing. Because what we're limited to mainly is what you're washing, and we've just got this white stuff that you're washing. I was thinking maybe we can get like an overalls, like someone can make like an overalls model, but it wouldn't really make sense. I think these bunch of towels and you're just washing towels and stuff. I think that makes sense. You know what I mean? So these models are pretty decent too. I want to put one of these in the rec room. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go for. But let's start working out these wash machines. What's these switchboards? It's like a post-apocalyptic switchboard. uh, Garbage. Maybe there's some more props we can use. What's this? Oh, we're not going to need any of that. Ventilation. Maybe I can put some vents on the wall. That's what I think I'll do, because it's a laundry. We'll put some vents on the walls. But let me throw one up so I remember. Maybe one of these and one of these. Oh, is that? Oh yeah, it'd be fine. Know what I mean? Tombstone says most of the laundry and dryers that I've seen are usually placed right on top of each other. Ah, yeah, just like this. Okay. But see, actually, that might actually shift end. That would actually work. Look, because these are the same. These are the same. These are the same. Actually, uh, no, that's the same. Like this is a washer. Like I'm thinking that's a washer and that's a dryer. But we need to find out what type of. Oh yeah, just like that. Yeah, definitely. That's probably actually gonna be more realistic. Or actually, I don't want that one because I want to be able to. I want to be able to manually manipulate the doors. But I need to make sure we got doors. Laundry. Okay. There's that one. So then we can do these ones. Like, you know, when you interact with it, door opens, door closes and stuff. Okay, we need the other door. Where is it? It must be one of, yeah, dry. See, dryer, washer. Uh, washer. Yeah, he didn't make dryer stacks. Oh, what's this? Is that the dryer door or something? What is that? Maybe that's the bottom of the dryer or something? Yeah, it probably is the same. It'd have to be the same door for both. But how's it gonna look? But oh yeah. All right, nice. So let's start constructing this as blueprints. Uh, we'll make them interactables. Might as well do this first. Washer, dryer, dryer. Let's just go with what he called it. I think it's D. I just like to double check. Where is it? Laundry. Uh, dryer with a Y. Alright. Washer, dryer. Boom. Shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube, the one on Kickball and the one on Twitch. But there's that. Now we can start making these. Blueprints, washer. Alright, there's our washer. Now what we want to do is do wash. Now we want to attach a static to that. Might as well do this. Bang. Boom. Doesn't want to line up. Okay. I feel it needs to be out much more. Like that. Hopefully this is going to rotate properly. What are we at? Let's go over 90. Beautiful. Bang. Alright, now door. Now we want to be able to open and close the door. Is door open? Let's do the functionality for the door toggle. Shit. I bet you weren't expecting some coding in your stream. Alright. Because I want to be able to place down the blueprints. You know what I mean? Not have to replace them eventually later on, type of thing. So now, oh shit. Shit, what is it? Minus 90? Okay, minus 90. I'll probably find a sound for it later on after stream, type of thing. Uh, Update. Zero zero and okay. Alright. Bang, bang, bang. Beautiful. Oh shit. Alright, boom. There we go. A replicated door functionality to open and close it. Because it'll open in 1 second and open and close smoothly. So now what I can do here is I can duplicate what is the BP dryer. Hopefully this is not going to matter. Dryer. Well, let's try 2. No. Try 1. Boom. Okay, now this just needs to be adjusted. Yeah, it looks alright. Hopefully, yeah, same thing, bang. Alright, boom. Washer and dryer, boom. So now we can go bang and then bang. Wait, this. Wait, how are we gonna have it? How are we gonna do it? I feel like we can probably squeeze it all in here. And this is sort of too much. Maybe if I just remove these. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and jam it in. That's what we're gonna do. It's literally. Actually, shit, I'm gonna have to like. Don't worry about this for now. Is it too small now? Yeah, it's too small now, I think. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be alright if we just make it. The smaller the better. Less stuff we have to render. What we should be doing is building the walls out from this way. So that's what we'll do next, and then we'll be able to place everything down. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing or following, depending on what platform you're watching from. I live stream game development pretty much daily, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time, mainly for transparency and also building a following uh, for the game, obviously. Uh, I think that's good. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So how many we got? We got two here. We need all these walls. Duplicate. Oh shit. Shit. Fuck me dead, bro. See what happens when you like not snapping the grid? Fuck me dead. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, I think we're gonna have low clearance for the. We don't need any high clearance because we got really high clearance because of this racking here, but then we got sort of high clearance because it's a factory. Maybe we can get a crane model and put a crane in here or something. And this is just going to be 3 meters or 9 feet tall type of thing. Let's get this side done. Oh, what's happening here, bro? Look at that. Oh, what's out, man? That's out. Bang, bang. You got to get these walls right, because if players see cut lines in the wall like that, it'll look horrible. So we have to get this right and get it right the first time, type of thing. But I think that's us. Good morning, Widowmaker. How you doing, brother? You are actually the first official Twitch commenter. So shout out to you, man. No one can ever take that title from you now. Very first Twitch potentially viewer and commenter. So pretty cool. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is all good. This wall's good. This is good. That looks good. Everything looks good here. Alright, I think that's good. Now we can try and get this other side done. Oh shit. Hopefully that's going to be good. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think this will work. It'd just be a little small laundry area. I think the smaller we get, because the more stuff we build over here, cause, like the more impact it's going to be. Because right now, this is sort of like, as you can see, we've got heaps happening here. But these are still impacting the frames a little bit, so maybe we might have to eventually change these, because we're dropping down to about 30, 40 frames a second in some situations when everything's happening around here. So, but when we're in here, we're about 50 something frames a second in the editor too. So that means when we build the game, you'll be getting heaps more frames than I am in the editor type of thing. Yeah, I think we're good there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a tiny little break and a drink, and probably now have a little chat with you guys. Shout out to the 4 watching on YouTube, the 2 on Twitch, and the 1 on Kick. We'll be going for an hour. We're going for at least another hour. Because what I want to do is I want to get this completely done. And then render the lighting, so then I can showcase it in a short type of thing. But I think we're looking good here. What I want to do is I want to finish off these walls real quick. So we need 2 long, which is here, and beautiful. Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. Okay, good. Now we can probably start putting vents in. We can probably put one here, one here. We'll get the walls done first. I just have a little break. But I don't think it's going to be super small. But it's going to be small enough because we haven't got that much props to work with. You know what I mean? I'm thinking we'll have a row. We'll have the row of everything here, and then we'll have our table like this stuff in the middle, some tables in the middle, and then maybe some stuff. Maybe we can have all the washers on one side and all the dryers on the other side, and then have a couple tables in the middle with a couple of these in front of on either side of the tables. Maybe a chair in the corner here, couple little props around, little stuff like this. Make sure we got a bunch of this stuff everywhere. But this is a washer. Let's look at the uh, and there's our dryer. Yeah, I think it'll work better if we go like this and just have two high like that. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing or following. Notify the algorithm to send more people in here. These streams might start picking up a bit. Yeah. Uh, mm. Yeah, they need to be. They can't be two different things. Because the way it's going to work is it's going to be very touchy with the interaction. It's going to be hard to go from this interaction to that interaction and it change type of thing. So all of them do the same operation type of thing. But whatever one you happen to interact with will open and close the door. That's what I think we're going to do. Oh, whoa. Why does it do that, man? You catch my drift? So we're going to have a whole row of washing machines and a whole row of dryers. And you're simply washing and drying shout out to the 6 watching on YouTube, the one on Twitch and the one on Kick. But what do you reckon, guys? This looks alright. I feel like the dryers are slightly too small. Let's get a mannequin in here. Oh no, the mannequin's going to be not quite as taller. Let's just throw one in here, see what it's going to look like. Uh, smart AI, smart locomotion. It's not going to matter really. Yeah, that's fine actually. That's not that bad. Yeah, well, considering the size of the player, it's going to be tight, but I think it's going to be laundry tight. You know, like when I think of a laundry mat, I think of a long rectangle like this and with shit on the side, you know, dryers on one side, washers on the other side, couple tables in the middle of these things to sit down and wait. You know what I mean? Like, but how many we're going to need here? Let's try and work it out. It will make sense having all of these because there's so much shit you need to watch. It'd actually make a lot more sense if there was massive dryers. But I think the more in dryers you have, the more people can work really. So this is the type of job where heaps of players can just work. I think that what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're just going to go 14 long. So there's 28. 28 dryers and 28 washers. Oh shit. Boom. That's practically centered. Perfectly centered, I think. What do you reckon, guys? I think less machines and more assets when you can maybe split them into 3 sections like workstations. What do you mean? Split what into 3 sections? Oh, okay. So are you suggesting maybe take these two out? So, or I agree a bit. I agree a bit much of the same. So like, what do you mean less machines? So what if I say I went 4 bang bang 4 bang bang? You reckon that looks better? Is that what you're saying? Well, we're still prototyping. Everything's still up in the air type of thing. Yeah, indeed. All right. Maybe if I feel like that gap's too small. Maybe if I go like this, so we can have 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna math. The math's not gonna math there. So let's go bang bang. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better. Maybe what are we gonna fit there? Maybe we can just put these. Or maybe we can put some sort of prop. Maybe this is where the baskets can sit. I mean, I just want to put something there, you know what I mean? What's this going to look like stacked? Can it fit inside each other? Just a couple of stacks there. We can put a variation like this. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better. You like it now? Shout out to the 6 watching on YouTube and the one on Kick and the one on Twitch. But yeah, I think that's good. I think yeah, it looks better with less. Definitely that's us, I think. Now let's start trying to map out how this is gonna look. Maybe we should get the walls up first so we can make sure that's all done properly. Let's start moving this stuff over here. Looks very good, nice. Yeah, looking good. Was too many last time. Yeah, definitely too many. It looked like it was way overkill. The gaps definitely do a big difference. You know what I mean? Because now they're working stations type of thing, like you said, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted to put something there, and I think a couple of stacked, like putting baskets there is probably something you would see something in real life with a gap like that. But let's start. Okay, these ones are going to go there. All right, let's start building these walls out. So I think this laundry is going to look pretty sick. Beautiful. I think that's going to work. And I think this is actually, we're just going to put one vent here. This one? That's not the one we want. This is the one we want. I think this is fitting for the laundries that have vents and shit like that. Maybe we should try and center it. Oh, it is. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, I think that's good. I feel like we can go much more back. Yeah, we have to stay out like that so it looks right. Alright. So there's our vent. We're gonna have a vent there, maybe a vent there in the middle. I think that's good. Let's just get this out of the way for now. Let's maybe duplicate this whole thing actually. Alright, nice. Maybe put a bigger vent here. Alright, beautiful. The lighting's just going to be this standard lighting. I think this is looking pretty sick. What I'm envisioning straight away. There's some seats over here. Or this would look better, just one in the middle actually. Ah, beautiful. There we go, nice. Now let's start getting this stuff. Yeah, I think that's alright there, boom. That's where we're going to start that. Just need two more of these. Beautiful, there's our walls. All that needs to happen, all that needs to be added is now just the roofing, which will just be the same height as that all the way through. I think that's pretty dope. So you can get from the workshop to the laundry, because maybe the workshop guy, maintenance guys need to get over to here. But you can also get through the, I think that's pretty cool. Sort of separates them so things can unload and load. But that's the idea for that. Let's start getting this going. So we need 4 long of this. Shift end. Bang, bang, bang. Duplicates. Go bang, 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 bang. Boom. There's our 4 long, which are perfectly in line. Very nice. Oh shit. I need to line it up like this actually. Tangi Bojangles says, how many people are you aiming to be on the server at one time? I think for a listen server the maximum is 20, the recommended, or 24 maybe. But yeah, it's going to be whatever that limit is. I'm thinking 20 players per server. But you know, for a listen server, dedicated servers we can go much bigger. I'm thinking about having an option where you can create a dedicated server and it'd be more functionality. You know, um, but yeah, like we'll have to worry about that when it comes to that point. But I want to do for testing stages. I want to be able to do listen server format. So then we can, you know, test to see if it can handle and that type of stuff. But I think this game will handle on listen servers. Um, There we go, guys. What do you reckon? Look at our washer and dryers on either side now. Yeah, definitely needed to take out those rows like that. It looks more realistic now, I think. So we've got 24 either side, so 48. We've got nearly 50 fucking washers and dryers. Shout out to the 5 watching on YouTube, the one on Kick and the one on Twitch. But this is all looking pretty good, I reckon. Have you created a roadmap for the game? No, my head's the roadmap for the game, brother. I just have a vision that I try to uh, remake in reality type of thing. Things evolve, obviously, once you start getting in there and building stuff. Fucking, what's going on here? Shit, is that 5 units? Shit. $45.10. $45.10. $45.10. Shit. Okay. Good. It didn't fuck everything up. But one thing, it'd probably be good to make a roadmap, but it's something I do plan on doing with you guys live on stream. Is once we've done all these jobs, I'm almost out of features, feature IDs. So what we're going to do is we're going to dedicate a whole stream to watching GTA Prison Roleplay. So 5M servers, we're going to sit there and watch potentially an hour or so of different videos. We're just going to watch and we're gonna gather a list of ideas. It's going to be a good time for you guys to also make you suggestions and stuff like that, and we can gather. It'd be like a nice brainstorming type of stream, you know what I mean? So we can watch GTA role, because that's what I thought. I need to start watching GTA Roleplay Prison gameplay to start seeing what type of features they got, what type of features we can add to our game. Because the whole idea is yo, what's up, Emmett White, mate? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, what do you think about that, guys? With the brainstorming stream, that'd be pretty much after we've done all these jobs and we've run out of ideas type of thing. Never seen that before for GTA. We'll have to check it out to see how it runs. Well, yeah, well, this whole game is inspired by prison roleplay, GTA 5M type of thing. We're trying to make the exact same thing, just our own game type of thing. Uh, uh, but yeah, that's pretty much where. Actually, you know what will look probably sick? Uh, let's see what type of ventilations we got here. Have we got? Oh yeah, we got duct. Okay. Maybe that will look better there like this. Yeah, that will look super sick. Uh, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have something like this. Okay. Oh, okay, we can do this. Holy moly, 10:59 a.m. Yes, and we're also in the future. We are 10:59 a.m. in the future. All you people are living in the past. I like saying that, thinking like that. And when the world ends, it's gonna start at GMT +1, and it's gonna simultaneously go through the time zones, and we're gonna be the last people to die, because we're the last time zone, GMT +11. We're gonna go like this, but I want to center it because I want to put a vent on it. Fucking hell, what? Come on, man. It has to be centered. There we go, beautiful. Now we can put one of these on here, I think. Oh yeah, better detail. Why is that way off center? The hell's going on there? Now I have to line up the vent. Or is the vent not centered? The vent's not centered. The hell? What the hell? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get these centered. And of course it isn't. Oh, I think that's it. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Now hopefully this... I think it's the shadows also. Yeah, definitely making it look deceiving. Oh shit. Oh, beautiful. This is going to work nice. We don't want to be like that. We want to be like this. Oh yeah, that looks mean. Rotate the big one. What do you mean? I think that's going to look nice. Shout out to the 6 watching on YouTube, the 1 on Kick and the 1 on Twitch. We're going for an hour and a half. We're probably going to go for 2-3 hours today, guys. Definitely 2 hours at least, but we'll probably stretch it for 3 hours. We'll know if it's centered now, actually. And of course it fucking isn't. May God have mercy on us all. Oh, beautiful. So that's as centered as we're gonna get, alright? Okay, that's centered. Beautiful. That just looks sick. I feel like it needs to come down slightly too, because the roof's gonna be like right there. Sorry, it looked flat on the other side, but it was just the lighting, yeah. And the lighting's all messed up because I've got a skylight here just so I can see what I'm doing. The lighting is absolutely terrible. Like, look at it. Like, why is the sun shining through the fucking roof? You know what I mean? But that's it, like, and if I jumped in now and started running around, it would be insanely unoptimized. Um, I mean, the frame rate would be just fucking bad, real bad. All right, so there's that. Now let's start looking at tables in the middle. I feel like if we put one at each bay, like that. Uh, yeah. Wait, what's this? Oh shit, that's we can't have one there. All right. Nice little working area. Just start putting this stuff on the tables, but that's pretty much the layout. What do you reckon, guys? I feel like there's a lot of shit missing. Well, this is all empty. It's just a matter of detail, you know what I mean? Sorry? So you can make assets multiply and go away when used. What do you mean? So when doing washing, the baskets will empty and fill. Yeah, essentially what's going to happen is when you start doing a task, you'll have an empty basket in your hand, and once you pick up some clothes, it would it would change into this basket, so it would look like uh, the towels or whatever's in there appeared in the basket, and then when you put it into the washing machine, it would disappear again, and then when you take it out of the washing machine, it would come back into the basket again, type of thing. That's what I'm thinking of. That's probably the best we can do. Um, just hopefully we can find the right animations. But if anyone's watching and you're an actual 3D artist or an animator and you'd like to join the team, um, jump into the Discord link, in my bio or in the description, and you know, hit me up, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty much willing to take on anyone. We really need an animator. I've just got two new 3D artists that are doing small things for me as well. So because our animators just quit on us. I'm probably not going to mention publicly why, just for in respect for him. But he just didn't want to do it anymore, type of thing. Uh, Sorry, I have missed the last few days stream. Have a bit to catch up on. No worries, man. Well, yesterday's stream was just us mapping this. There's no code done for this yet at all. So this was yesterday, and this is today. But I think we're starting to look a lot like a laundry now. But I think what we can do is actually center these like this. Yeah, much better. Just for a bit of detail, some laundry room have floor drains. Ah, yes, 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 yes. And this model and we have props for that. Uh, we have props for that. Floor. Okay. Uh, what I could do too is I could make these. I mean, is that going to look weird or does that look better? Yeah, no, that looks stupid. Alright, but we need a drain. Drain. I'm pretty sure I've seen some here. Uh, uh, oh wait, what is it? Yeah, the decals here. But here we go. We've got one like that. Yeah, these are a thing, I think. Yeah, we can put some here, some vents there like that. Looks good with them machines. Yeah, definitely. We've got manhole ones. No, 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 no. Whatever that is. I think that's the best ones we got. Them and them. Yeah, I think the little one's better. No, I like the long ones actually. Yeah, it would definitely look better once in gameplay and once the lighting's built. Like as you can see, the lighting looks pretty built here. It looks nice. Everything looks beautiful. So this is going to look just as good, you know, once the lighting's built. It'll arguably look better because it's this lighting. It will have this type of lighting. Alright, so now we want to get these in the middle here. Do you reckon they need to be smaller? Yeah, definitely smaller. Big difference, eh? I think they should be smaller, but the X should stay the same. The X? Or do you mean the height? The Z? I usually just scale the whole thing. Because then you're not stretching textures and stuff like that. But I think that's good there. We can probably go like this. And do this in one hit now. How much off with the wall? Oh, one click this way. Beautiful. Big difference, man. Makes a lot of... Like, just in case, you know, water falls out, that's a drain. I think that's what the purpose of that is. If water falls out of here or something, you know, you want it to be able to... And the floor would be, like, tapered down to do for that. So there we are. That's about what we're looking for our laundry, guys. What do you reckon? Shout out to the 5 watching on YouTube, the one on Kick and the one on Twitch. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing or following, depending on what platform you're on. But I think that's what we're going to go for, guys. What do you reckon? I want to get some more of this stuff down. Okay, we got red, we got 2 boxes, we got them, and now we can have some of this stuff here. There we go. I think that's going to be our detail. So where we're going to grab, we need a locker somewhere here now, which I think would just have to be good here. The fuck? Oh, okay. Boom. Boom. I feel more linen can be put down. Oh, we got some linen there. I think that's fine, yeah. That's fine. Maybe an empty basket. One more empty basket and that's it. That's way too big. No, we need somewhere else to put it. I think that's alright. Who cares? That's fine. Alright, there we are. There's our laundry, guys. Going for almost 2 hours now. Not bad, not bad. Really, what we need now is a roof. So how much we got? We got 1, 2, 3. One, what? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! Why is it? Oh, oh what? Yeah, that's just not fucking happening, bro. I don't want to fuck the tunnel up, man. Alright, we're just gonna go with this. Man. Okay. Oh, this mouse is just not helping me with this. It's actually making things worse. Alright, we're going one at a time. Fuck me dead. So the lighting's already starting to look good in here. So there we go. There's that. We just need to make some lighting here now. Make some lighting work there. Lovely when it all comes together. Yes, definitely. Did that just fucking move? Did this thing move? Oh. This is our last one, guys. This is our last piece. And we're done. We might just need to add some detail, you know, maybe some no smoking signs. Fucking please, man. Oh, yes, beautiful. We're good. We're good. So there we go, laundry. We could actually put something here and call it workshop. Workshop. Beautiful. So now you know where you can't get it wrong. Look, laundry, workshop, warehouse, workshop, laundry. Can't get it wrong now. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent for a little laundry. These tunnels are pretty fucking big, but maybe I can put some piping in here like this, like I did here. Maybe we can have just some stuff running along the wall, the wall here or something, some wires or something. But what did I say I wanted to add? There's something I need to add. Yeah, no smoking signs and stuff. So I reckon one of those will be going good here. No smoking. You could also add sprinklers above. Ah, yeah, that's an idea. Just like this, like these things. I'm just gonna have it running along the middle. Oh, look at this. No way. No way. Don't tell me it moved. Wait, didn't I just see a gap here on the roof? Oh, I don't know. Oh, then they're gonna go fucking directly into those vents. I can fix that later. Is that what you mean, type of thing? Yeah, definitely that looks awesome, definitely. So we'll get that out of the way. We'll get this. I think that's good. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It fits perfectly. Definitely, definitely adds a lot of detail. Now these, I reckon will look better centered. Taking shape now, yeah, definitely. This was probably the best suggestion we could have got for this area here. Definitely looks cool now. We've got ventilations coming through the wall. I feel they're too high now. That's the height we want to go for. Shit, what happened there? Okay. Beautiful. So we've got ventilation going out, and then we've got ventilation coming in. Like aircon coming in, hot air going out, drains just in case water falls out. We've got the sprinklers just in case a fire happens in here. Beautiful. There's one thing I forgot to add here, is one of these. The laundry's got its own little sprinkler system, but these places need these. How far are we back? Significant. I think that's good. Yeah, there we go. I think that's good. So there's that. Just so, because that's the thing I felt like I forgot from there. And I think this is us, guys. What do you reckon? Nice little working area for the laundry. Pretty much you'd be working pretty cramped, but I think if this was twice as long, we would have just had not enough assets, you know what I mean? I feel like this like long rectangle room is the type of feel laundromat type of feel. But here we go, guys. We've got our laundry section. So now we have more jobs to make. So we've got workshop jobs, and now we've got laundry jobs. But that's pretty much what I wanted to get done today. So what I need to do now is actually rebuild the lighting, but that takes up to fucking 30-45 minutes sometimes. But it's gonna look super dope. So what I'll do is after the stream I'll render the lighting, and then I'll jump in game, and or I'll make another short, and I'll show you the pretty much the finished product with the final lighting. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna leave it. I think this is pretty cool. We've got our sprinkler system. I think if we try and add 2 more rows of that it's just gonna look bad. So we've got our wall vents, we've got our air conditioning coming in, we've got our no smoking sign, we've got our seating area over here, we've got our washer section. That'll be alright sitting up. And yeah, this is pretty much it. So when you finish the laundry, will you have to push like a big hamper on wheels to the warehouse and put the laundry on the laundry rack? No. The way it works is each area has its own task. So warehouse, you have your warehouse tasks. Workshop, you have your workshop tasks. And laundry, you have your laundry tasks. And you're pretty much in that area, working in that area. You don't have to, like, someone suggested, when you pack the number plates, maybe you can deliver it to the warehouse. That's an idea, but then we'd have to rebuild this type of logic, maybe make a 4th rack, which we can't really fit here. So yeah, it's not going to be like fully complex where you're pushing trolleys around and this and that. It's really just going to be an animation of you holding a basket pretty much. But I think that is a pretty decent live stream for today. What I mainly wanted to do is just get that done. So yesterday we got this done, uh, which was pretty cool. Now we got this done today, which is pretty cool. And now the second thing the thing we're gonna work on next. I need to take one day off. So tomorrow we're not going to be streaming, but the day after potentially I'll be streaming. And we will have to build the kitchen and the cafeteria. So static mesh. So here are some of the models for that. So we've got a deep fryer. We've got a dishwasher. We've got oven somewhere down here. We've got a microwave. We've got ovens. This is obviously going to be like cooking type of stuff, you know, washing dishes potentially. It really depends on what animations we can sort of get for it. But I think we'll be able to find. I think what's just going to happen is unless we find another animator soon, I'm just going to have to start buying animations or potentially getting them made somehow. But yeah, not too much of a big of an issue. We've got heaps of pots and pans. We've got heaps of this stuff, which is really cool. This is what I want to start use some of this stuff for the cafeteria and that. But that's what we're going to be mapping next is the kitchen and the cafeteria. So make sure you stay tuned for that. There won't be a stream tomorrow. I don't remember, is there a cafeteria? There was, not anymore because I didn't like the materials. What I need to do is I need to find a cafeteria seat, like a cafeteria seat to be able to build the cafeteria part because the kitchen's going to be at the back of the cafeteria. Movable objects would be awesome, like trolleys and so on would really add more to the game. Yeah, definitely actually. That would actually, but I think you see that's something we can do once we're at a beta stage or an alpha stage is like because really we're in a pre-alpha stage yet. The game's not even built, like the base mechanics is not built yet. So we want to get to an alpha stage where we've got the base features of everything built, you know what I mean? And you know, basic laundry working, basic warehouse job, basic workshop job, and then we can upgrade accordingly later on type of thing. So I'm not really trying to go full on realistic off the bat. I'm really just trying to get functionality, the base functionality working type of thing. That's what we're trying to focus on now. But definitely we can upgrade things. You know, I really want to really go out there where, you know, CEOs can get shields, batons, all types of stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, potentially even pushing trolleys around too, that'd be pretty cool. Awesome. It's good that you can go back and update. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It can be updated at any time really, because you know once you make it, like, because like there was a situation here, like if for some reason we can get this forklift to be able to be driven. Let's see if it does fit. It might not fit. Oh wait, it's going to fit nicely in there. But I was thinking, you know, if it didn't fit, I'd have to raise this roof up a little bit, and that wouldn't take like long. So you know, that's the type of how easy it is to just update things. You know, I could have just risen this up a little bit like that and just made the roof a little bit higher, and then I'll just rise this up to make it like that type of thing. But yeah, if you get the idea. But it's very easy to update things. But see, once everything's in place, then you're able to refactor it. Then you're able to rebuild it and finalize it. Because when you're in the early stages, you're most likely going to have to refactor the thing. So there's no point of wasting your time trying to build the final version off the bat, because you most likely need to refactor it at one stage during development. So you would have just wasted all that time trying to go for trying to build the final version, where you need to now destroy the whole thing and refactor it. Where if you if you build it in a basic form, then you only have a basic form to refactor, and you know, and then once it's, you know, in a basic form, and you know, we're at an alpha stage, then we can upgrade stuff like that. What would make that happen? Animator is needed to make the forklift move? No. What essentially would happen this and the forks would need to be separated if you want them to go up and down, and then you turn this into a pawn, and then the character can possess the forklift and then become the driver of the forklift. Essentially, that's what's happening. So pawns are things that get possessed. A character is a pawn, but it's a higher class called a character, where it now has character movement component. The way things work is everything's an object. Okay, an object is something, and then there's a hierarchy where you can go up now to an actor. An actor is something that's in the world. And then you go up higher and it's a pawn. A pawn is an actor that's in the world that can be possessed. And then you go higher and it's a character. And a character is a pawn that can be possessed that now has character movement controllers and stuff like that. Does it make sense? Type of thing. So this would have to be a pawn for the character to be able to possess this vehicle, and then and stuff like that. So does that make sense? I'm not sure if that makes sense to anyone that's not really knowledgeable in game development, but that's pretty much how it works. But I think we've done some pretty decent progress in the last 2 days, guys. We've got our 2 out of 3 new locations done. So this is pretty much how the lighting looks once it's all built. This is like that because I moved these over because it was too close. Actually, these can actually be moved over more now. I think about there's good. So there's that, and there's that. But that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream, guys. We're going for 2 hours. There won't, like I said, there won't be a stream tomorrow, but there will be a stream the next day, and that'll be, well, most likely 99% will be working on the kitchen and the cafeteria. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave this stream. Like I say, as always, if you want to join the community, jump into the Discord link on my bio and jump into the game Discord. We've got over 150 people there, and yeah, awesome stream tonight, Widowmaker says. But yeah, definitely a good stream tonight. But yeah, I'm actually got something to do tomorrow, so I'm busy tomorrow, so I can't stream. But not tomorrow, the next day will be the kitchen stream. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in 2 days, anywhere from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time, Australia. Hope you enjoy, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.